we are so superficial that, you see a girl and, okay, well, she's blonde and she's looks like this and she's got big boobs. Obviously, she's stupid. She's dumb blonde right there. Like, she's a Barbie doll. Come on. Obviously, she's a slut. Obviously, she's stupid. For all you know, that girl could have gotten 760 on her writing SAT. Not that I know anybody that got that. But, anyways, you just saw the package and just made an assumption based on that. And, the same goes for girls with guys. It's, oh, well, he's got nice pecs, or he's da-da-da-da, or his hair's a little greasy. And it's like, does it really matter? Do you really, what's he like as a human being?
Things that we don't need.
You're talking about all the materialism and
that.
And, I mean, it's so cliche to say that, oh, yeah, our true beauty in our society is being lost because everybody's listening to their iPod nowadays and is texting or whatnot. And to some extent it's true. There's no doubt. But yet again, it harkens back to my belief about you have to trust the good in people. And sometimes that doesn't shine through, and that's when, in my opinion,
and it's what you make it. Like, you don't have to be constantly. Like, the thing is, you don't live your life by what's like. If everyone's doing this and Facebooking, that doesn't mean you have to be,
Yeah, that's right.
And that's kind of how you enjoy that. You can just come and chill out here at a creek.
For example, I find myself always buying stuff online because, I'll like new things, like new objects, but they're in no way important, and I recognize that they're in no way important. My satisfaction lasts for about a couple days, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have bought that Stratocaster. Maybe I should have gotten a Telecaster, for example. But no, I mean, you can't buy relationships. You can't flip them on eBay, even though I love doing eBay and I consider myself relatively successful.
You're a pro
in the eBay businesses. No, I mean, I don't know if I believe all of the things about materialism causing the downfall of our society, but there's no doubt that there may be some contribution there. And I've always, in terms of my own relationships that I've built, I don't know what I've ascribed my luck to, or if it is luck, but I have a great group of friends, and there's no doubt. And I think that, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just luck. Maybe I lucked out and I just got around the right people, and I feel like I'm set, like I think my group of friends will always be together. We'll always keep in touch, hopefully. But then there's these people that have formed a ton of friendships that, when they really step back and take a look at it, how closer they are to people, and it's about forming these close relationships, and I think social networking has allowed you to form a ton of relationships, and I think in some senses that's good, but in other instances, these bonds that people form nowadays aren't as meaningful as a bond that's formed naturally through coincidence, through chance.
Like playing baseball together. At the same high school.
We were taking ground balls at shortstop, and hey, Blink-182.
Yeah, boom.
Common, a glue between us. And it just so happened to happen. Just so happened to happen. That's not the most elegant way of saying that, but you know what I mean. So, I don't know, I don't understand, I guess, how people haven't formed those relationships over time, but then I look at it and I say, well, hey,
that's their
choice.
Lucky. And
I was lucky. There's probably people that aren't so lucky. That, I don't know.
And also you've made it what it is. I mean, you didn't have to build those relationships. You could have just been like, that guy's kind of a douche. I don't really want to be friends, instead of really getting to know him. But a lot of people are very short with people now. They're just like, I don't want to hang out with them. They don't really want to know what they're about. It's all about partying and
like, as sarcastic as I've been with some people in my past, I honestly, I pretty much love all my friends and everybody I know. Like, I do feel like I mean, we were just talking about love not too long ago,
Yeah.
but maybe this isn't the love in the sense of like I love my wife.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
she's somebody-
yeah.
I'm a soulmate. I don't know if that's even
Yeah.
true, but I do feel a love for everyone, and I have lived my life by the example of not making a beef with them. When you have problems with people, you know, it sets off a domino effect.
And
where
yes,
it
and
affects-
gossip.
Yeah, it affects life on all different levels. If you just stay away from that, and I don't really think being self-conscious. I mean, being self-conscious is obviously not a great thing. But
Yeah.
when you're self-conscious about how you're acting towards other people,
That yeah.
like we were just talking about relationships.
Yeah.
You have a mirror in front of you in a relationship. You see everything you do.
Yeah.
And in that sense, like that's almost how we should. I mean, okay, I'm being contradictory here, but it's almost how we should act to some extent. But you
Yeah.
have to be yourself too.
Yeah, yeah.
But being yourself never means being an asshole to somebody.
Exactly. Yes.
So be yourself,
but also
know,
do
have
it in
some
the
respect
sense
for
where
others.
you know you're not downsizing people. You're not criticizing. You're not just trying to. You know, we can always joke and you know stuff like that. But as far as like people, you know, saying, "Oh, that's my best friend," but then you know talk shit on him later. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you know.
Yes.
You can talk shit to him to his face because you're friends and you have that relationship,
Well, I
and you
also
can
feel
talk
like
about
you
stuff
can-
openly.
You can touch with someone on every level. Doesn't matter where they are. You know, be it some country farmer or whatnot, and or some inner city kid in you know Brooklyn or something. Like there, you know, there's just something that flows between every
Yeah.
human that can be touched on.
Yeah.
And it really concerns me when people say, oh, I just know I wouldn't like that guy. Or they look at somebody and say, oh, I could never get along with that dude.
Yeah. And as
No,
much as we
I mean,
think that that's
People,
we think in our society today that it's, oh, we're real, you know, like race boundaries or color, what's it called? The boundaries between, we're all equal now. We've all like, we're not
Yeah,
racist. We're not all this stuff. We've changed so much from, you know, 100 years ago. But really, 100 years ago, when you met someone, did you just say, oh, that guy's, man, I don't like that guy? A lot,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But today, it's like we judge people before we don't even, we only want it to be, we won't even give people time of day, you know?
Yeah.
And
I've never understood how you could dislike somebody. I mean, there are instances of extreme douchebaggery within certain individuals.
if that's a word, but yes.
Douchebaggery.
And there are.
It's
Yeah.
in Webster's.
Yeah.
But yeah, people need to be more open-minded. how fucking cliche is that?
Yeah.
But you know, people need
It's
to be,
that simple.
people need to be more open-minded. You know, and I don't know what there is about people that says, hey, I need to be tough. I need to be, you know, I need to give off a certain persona. No, you don't. Just be yourself.
Be yourself. I mean, when you were 10
How
years
many
old,
times
were
have you
you
heard that in
weren't?
your life?
Yeah,
Be
no,
yourself.
yeah, exactly. But it
But
really comes down
it
to that.
really does, yeah. And sometimes being yourself is tough. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
you find yourself over time. So,
yeah,
you know, just live life, take the hits here and there, you know, and you'll come out better, I guess.
awesome.
And it'd be really, really nice if we just stopped judging each
Yes.
other. And be like, okay, hi, I don't know
Yeah.
you. Who are you? What are you
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Because maybe you look different than what I'm used to
Yeah.
seeing. Or maybe you dress really differently than my friends and I do.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're into some stuff that I really don't understand and I think it's kind of strange. But tell me about it and why it makes you tick. Because something being different isn't always bad.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's the good stuff. I think break it down. I mean, once upon a time, human beings did not need computers. We didn't need skyscrapers or sidewalks or cars. We were just human beings and we lived in caves. And we look at that and think like, oh, that's such a shitty existence, man. I can't believe that. But really, to those people back in that time, it probably wasn't shitty at all. I mean, you had your family, you had friends, you had people you could rely on, that you could count on, you had relationships, you had food, you got everything that you needed, and actually people worked a lot less than they do now. People back then worked probably, see, and there's a phone right now.
Yeah.
Actually, it's my phone.